before synths and spandex took the spotlight, the 70s laid the foundation, when rock was raw, loud, and larger than life. This was the decade when bands didn't just play music. They commanded arenas, shook stadiums, and turned concerts into mass rituals. With roaring guitars, thunderous drums, and fists raised high, arena rock was born in the fire of the 1970s. At 33 and timeless, we crank back the volume to revisit the anthems that made the walls shake and the legends echo. Blazing with attitude and built on one of the most iconic riffs in rock history, Highway to Hell stands as a defining moment for AC/DC. Released in 1979 as the lead single and opening track of the album of the same name, the song was penned by Angus Young, Malcolm Young, and Bon Scott. Its title was drawn from the band's exhausting life on the road in Canning Highway in Perth, a route lined with Bon's favorite hangouts. Fueled by gritty vocals and primal energy, the track became an instant hard rock anthem. It's been immortalized in fiery live performances, from Let There Be Rock the movie to Live at Donington and the explosive Levitt River Plate. A live single was also released, backed by a montage video from Donington. Tragically, Bon Scott died just 6 months after the song's release, giving it an added layer of poignancy. More than 4 decades later, Highway to Hell still tears through speakers with the same unrelenting power, a bold declaration of rock and roll defiance. First thunderous piano strike to the soaring vocals that follow, Toto's Hold the Line was built for the arena. Released in 1978 as their explosive debut single, it came out swinging, fusing hard rock guitar riffs, funk-inspired grooves, and a chorus made to echo off stadium walls. Written by keyboardist David Paich, and delivered with raw power by vocalist Bobby Kimball, the song captured the electrifying energy of a live show right out of the gate. Drummer Jeff Porcaro locked in a groove inspired by Sly and the Family Stone, but cranked it up with arena-sized punch. Steve Lukather's ripping guitar solo, drenched in bends and vibrato, sealed it as a rock radio staple. Decades later, Lukather still tears it up live, bringing Hold the Line to arenas around the world as part of Ringo Starr's all-star band since 2012. It's not just a song, it's a rock and roll battle cry. Big riffs, big vocals, big energy. Hold the Line isn't background music. It's meant to be played loud, with fists in the air. Few rock anthems have the staying power of We Will Rock You by Queen.
You're a boy, make a big noise, playing in the street, gonna be a big man someday.
Released in 1977 on the News of the World album, this Brian May-penned classic flipped the rules of rock on their head, relying on nothing but stomps, claps, and Freddie Mercury's voice until the final 30 seconds of guitar. Inspired by a moment on tour when fans spontaneously sang You'll Never Walk Alone back to the band, Queen set out to create a chant the whole world could join. And they did. But the song's power didn't stop in the 70s. In 1992, Axl Rose joined Queen at the Freddie Mercury tribute concert for a searing rendition that honored the legacy of the late frontman. Then in 2000, British boy band Five shocked many by releasing a pop rap cover with none other than Brian May and Roger Taylor playing on the track. The version hit #1 in the UK, proving the anthem could cross genres without losing its punch. In 2004, Britney Spears, Beyoncé, and Pink performed the song in a Roman arena-themed Pepsi commercial, backed by Enrique Iglesias as the emperor. It was released as part of the Pepsi Music Dare for More campaign and introduced the anthem to yet another generation. Whether it's blasting through arena speakers or chanted by fans from the bleachers, We Will Rock You isn't just a song, it's a global rallying cry, and it still hits just as hard today. When Styx released Come Sail Away in 1977, they didn't just drop a single, they unleashed an anthem tailor-made for sold-out stadiums. Opening with soft piano and reflective lyrics, the song lulls you into a dreamlike state before exploding into a synth-driven, guitar-charged climax that defines the drama and grandeur of arena rock. Written and sung by Dennis DeYoung, it channeled his frustration and hope during a low point in the band's career and struck a chord with millions. The track soared to #8 on the Billboard Hot 100 and helped push the Grand Illusion to multi-platinum success. But this wasn't just a chart hit, it was a moment. With lyrics touching on childhood nostalgia, angels, and even a starship journey, the song invites listeners to escape, to believe, and to soar. Over the decades, it's shown up everywhere, from South Park and Freaks and Geeks Community and even karaoke duets in Cloak and Dagger.
Let not bleed forever, so that story goes.
Whether blasted from the stage or belted out in your car, Come Sail Away still lifts spirits and raises fists. It's the kind of track that doesn't just fill a room, it fills the sky. Blasting onto the scene in the summer of 1972, School's Out by Alice Cooper became the ultimate anthem for every kid dreaming of freedom.
Well, we got no choice.
With its gritty guitars, sneering vocals, and that unforgettable school bell fade out, the song perfectly captured the thrill of the last day of school. Alice Cooper wrote the track after being asked what the greatest 3 minutes of life were. His answer, Christmas morning, and those final moments before school lets out. The result was a rebellious celebration of youth, chaos, and escape. The lyrics don't just hint at summer vacation. They imagine school being blown to pieces. The song shot to #1 in the UK and hit #7 on the US Billboard Hot 100, making it Cooper's first major hit and a defining moment in glam and hard rock. Though it stirred controversy and was banned by some radio stations, that only fueled its fire. Today, School's Out is more than a song, it's a seasonal tradition. Every June as classrooms close, speakers everywhere echo its message. Freedom is here and school is out, forever. Few tracks capture the laid-back swagger of 70s hard rock like Fog Hats, Slow Ride.
take it easy.
Released in 1975 as the lead single from Fool for the City, this bluesy, riff-driven anthem became the band's highest-charting hit on the Billboard Hot 100 and a staple of classic rock radio ever since. The song was born out of a jam session between drummer Roger Earl and new bassist Nick Jameson, who recorded their spontaneous groove on a cassette. Jameson crafted the structure, added key musical elements, and guitarist-vocalist Dave Peverett stepped in with lyrics. That raw, organic creation turned into one of the most iconic rock songs of the decade. Named one of VH1's greatest hard rock songs of all time, Slow Ride is more than a hit, it's a vibe. With its infectious rhythm and bluesy edge, it invites listeners to lean back, turn it up, and let the music take the wheel. Rock songs, and then there are battle cries. Won't Get Fooled Again by The Who, released in 1971, stands as one of the fiercest declarations of disillusionment in rock history. As the closing track of their landmark album, Who's Next, it began as part of Pete Townshend's ambitious Lifehouse project before evolving into a standalone anthem. Built around a hypnotic synthesizer loop created on a modest home organ, the song channels frustration into thunderous energy. Townsend wrote it after pushing political activist Abby Hoffman offstage at Woodstock. Feeling that revolutions rarely deliver the change they promise, that bitterness crystallizes in the song's final line. Meet the new boss, same as the old boss. The song builds to a thunderous climax with soaring vocals, pounding drums, and a raw intensity that became a live staple for The Who, and the last song Keith Moon ever played with them. In 1992, Van Halen reimagined the track with Eddie Van Halen turning the synth part into a fiery guitar riff, launching their version to #1 on Billboard's Album Rock Tracks chart. Half prophecy, half rebellion. This is classic rock at its most powerful. Rock songs capture nostalgia, quite like Boston's More Than a Feeling. Released in September 1976 as the opening track of their debut album, this Tom Scholz masterpiece blends soaring vocals, melodic guitar riffs, and emotional storytelling. It peaked at #5 on the Billboard Hot 100 and became an instant staple on classic rock radio. VH1 named it the 39th greatest hard rock song, and it earned a spot on both the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's 500 songs that shaped rock and roll, and Rolling Stone's 500 greatest songs of all time. Scholz spent 5 years perfecting the track in his basement, writing lyrics about how music can awaken powerful memories, especially of a lost love named Marianne. The song's iconic riff even drew attention from Nirvana, who briefly referenced it during their Reading Festival performance of Smells Like Teen Spirit. More Than a Feeling has also sparked headlines in politics and pop culture, from campaign controversy in 2008 to a heartfelt tribute in Glee honoring the late Cory Monteith.
It's more than a feeling. When I hear that old song they used to play.
It's more than just a song. It's a timeless emotion set to music. Smoke on the Water is one of the most iconic rock songs of all time, released by Deep Purple on their 1972 album, Machine.
We all came out to Montreal on the lake to meet the shoreline.
The lyrics tell the true story of a 1971 fire at the Montreux Casino in Switzerland, where the band was set to record. A fan fired a flare gun during a Frank Zappa concert, burning the venue to the ground and inspiring a timeless rock anthem. Ritchie Blackmore's legendary four-note riff, based on the G minor blues scale, is played finger-style on a Fender Stratocaster and doubled by John Lord's distorted Hammond organ. Blackmore jokingly called it an inverted take on Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. Though not expected to be a hit, the song reached number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 2 in Canada in 1973. Its explosive live version on Made in Japan became a centerpiece of Deep Purple's shows. The song's legacy continued long after, performed by Rainbow, reimagined in Ian Gillan's solo sets, and even played live by Black Sabbath during their 1983 tour with Gillan on vocals, one of the few covers the band ever did. In 2009, 6,346 guitarists in Poland played it in unison, proving this riff will echo forever. Released in 1975, Sweet Emotion marked a turning point for Aerosmith, launching them from a rising rock band to full-fledged arena legends. Opening with Tom Hamilton's hypnotic bass line and building into Steven Tyler's sly, snarling vocals and Joe Perry's searing guitar work, the song became their first top 40 hit, peaking at number 36 on the Billboard Hot 100, and helped propel the Toys in the Attic album into the top 10. It signaled the start of a hot streak that would define the rest of the decade for the band. But Sweet Emotion didn't stop at the charts. It became a staple of classic rock radio and a cultural touchstone. It memorably set the tone in the opening scene of Dazed and Confused, 1993. Powered a striptease by Jennifer Aniston in We're the Millers, 2013. And even made its way into a teaser for Pixar's Inside Out, 2015. With over 3 million digital downloads and a spot at 416 on Rolling Stone's list of the 500 greatest songs of all time, Sweet Emotion endures not just as a hit, but as a mood, a swagger, and a snapshot of rock at its most electrifying. Few songs hit harder in a packed stadium than We're an American Band. Released in 1973, this Grand Funk anthem wasn't just made for the radio. It was built to shake the walls of arenas coast to coast.
We're an American band. We're an American band.
With Todd Rundgren producing and drummer Don Brewer stepping up as lead vocalist, the band captured the electrifying energy of a live rock show and pressed it straight to vinyl. This was Grand Funk's transformation From gritty power trio to full-blown arena rock force, thanks in part to new member Craig Frost on keyboards, the song's pounding rhythm, gritty guitars, and chant-worthy chorus made it a staple of every major tour and a rallying cry for rock fans across the country. Blasting to #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, We're an American Band wasn't just a hit, it was a declaration. Turn it up, sing it loud, and feel the crowd come alive. This is arena rock at its most unapologetic. In 1977, Foreigner burst onto the rock scene with a debut single that felt anything but ordinary. Feels Like the First Time wasn't just their first release, it was a powerful anthem about new beginnings, written by guitarist Mick Jones during a major turning point in his life. Fresh out of a failed marriage and starting over in America, Jones poured that emotion into a song that would help define arena rock for a new generation. With Lou Gramm's commanding vocals and a driving, polished sound, the track shot to #4 on the Billboard Hot 100 and launched Foreigner into rock superstardom. It was also one of the songs Graham sang during his audition, sealing his place as the band's frontman. Decades later, Feels Like the First Time keeps finding new life, lighting up movie scenes in Magic Mike and Anchorman 2, rocking video game soundtracks in Guitar Hero, Warriors of Rock,
Feels like the very first time.
and even echoing through the Marvel Universe in
Feels like
Eternals.
the very first time. Feels like the best time.
Whether you heard it blasting from a vinyl record in the late 70s or in a movie theater decades later, one thing's for sure, it still feels like the first time. Released in 1976, Carry On Wayward Son marked a turning point for Kansas. Not just a song, but an anthem. Written by guitarist Kerry Livgren, it launched the band into mainstream success, reaching #11 on the Billboard Hot 100 in early 1977.
Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done.
Though Kansas was based in Atlanta at the time, they returned to Topeka, Kansas to rehearse Leftoverture, working in a vacant strip mall space while Livgren developed ideas on a Lowry organ at his parents' home. More than a rock hit, the song is deeply personal. Livgren later called it autobiographical, born from his spiritual journey and a message of self-encouragement that seemed to beam down to him fully formed. Its soaring vocals, iconic riff, and philosophical lyrics made it a timeless staple of classic rock radio. In 1991, the all-female Christian rock band Rachel Rachel covered the song on their debut album, Weight of My Heart. The music video featured a special cameo by Kerry Livgren himself near the end, symbolizing the song's lasting spiritual and musical impact.
Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace.
Whether blasting from a Camaro or echoing across generations, Carry On Wayward Son still speaks to the seekers and the dreamers. Released in 1976, Don't Fear the Reaper by Blue Oyster Cult is more than just a haunting rock anthem. It's a meditation on love, loss, and mortality. Written and sung by lead guitarist Donald Buck Dharma Rosser, the song explores the inevitability of death and the idea that we shouldn't fear it. Inspired by Dharma's reflections on dying young, the lyrics suggest eternal love through powerful imagery, like Romeo and Juliet are together in eternity.
Romeo and Juliet are together in eternity. 40,000 men and women every day.
Despite its eerie tone, the track struck a chord with listeners, climbing to number 12 on the Billboard Hot 100 and spending 20 weeks on the chart. It also helped the Agents of Fortune album reach number 29 on the Billboard 200 and peaked at number 7 in Canada. In 1976, Rolling Stone named it Song of the Year, and decades later, it still lands on lists of the greatest rock songs of all time. From its unforgettable guitar riff to its chillingly beautiful harmonies, Don't Fear the Reaper has become a timeless classic. And yes, it's the one with that cowbell. I Want You to Want Me is Cheap Trick's signature hit, but it didn't start that way. Originally released in 1977 on their album In Color, the studio version failed to chart in the US. Band members later criticized its lightweight, campy production. That all changed with a live version recorded at Tokyo's Nippon Budokan in April 1978. Released in 1979, the live version hit number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100, number 2 in Canada, and number 1 in Japan, going gold in both the US and Canada. The song's explosive popularity, alongside Clock Strikes 10, helped launch the band into international stardom and cemented Cheap Trick at Budokan as one of rock's most beloved live albums. And just to keep things interesting, 33 years later, the band reimagined it as a holiday song, I Want You for Christmas, same melody, new lyrics, all festive fun. It appeared on a very special Christmas, 25 years bringing joy to the world in 2012. This is the story of how one song refused to fade and instead became timeless. Roll with the Changes marked a turning point for REO Speedwagon in 1978. Released as the lead single from You Can Tune a Piano, But You Can't Tune a Fish, the song captured the energy of a band ready to evolve.
As soon as you are able, woman, I am ready.
With its uplifting lyrics and driving rhythm, it became an anthem for embracing life's twists and turns. Kevin Cronin wrote the song during a real-life journey, literally. As he moved from Illinois to California, he found himself scribbling lyrics on a paper bag with a Sharpie while towing a U-Haul through the Southwest. He finished the words on the side of the road in New Mexico, turning that spontaneous moment into one of REO's most defining tracks. While the single only reached number 58 on the Billboard Hot 100, it helped open the door for future hits like Keep On Loving You. Decades later, the song continues to inspire, most recently through a high-energy cover by Imagine Dragons featuring REO Speedwagon themselves. Proof that a great rock song never stops rolling, it just picks up new passengers along the way. When it comes to timeless stadium anthems, few songs spark instant recognition and emotion like Queen's We Are the Champions. Released in 1977 on the band's News of the World album, it was written by Freddie Mercury as a bold, defiant celebration of perseverance and triumph. With Mercury's dramatic piano chords, Brian May's soaring guitar, and rich 4- and 5-part harmonies, the track became an anthem not just for winners, but for anyone who overcame the odds. Climbing to number 2 in the UK and number 4 on the US Billboard Hot 100, it quickly became a fixture at sporting events, award shows, and historic live moments. including Queen's legendary Live Aid performance in 1985. Brian May described it as unifying and positive, while Mercury emphasized that the "we" in the title includes every single person singing along. The song's legacy lives on through countless sports celebrations and cultural moments. In 2006, Crazy Frog released a dance pop cover for the 2006 FIFA World Cup. In 2020, Queen and Adam Lambert reimagined it as "You Are the Champions" to support COVID-19 frontline workers. Decades later, it still sends chills. "We Are the Champions" isn't just Queen's declaration, it's ours. Long before Journey ruled the airwaves with "Don't Stop Believin'," they made their first mark on the charts with "Wheel in the Sky." Released in January 1978 on the Infinity album, the song introduced fans to a new direction, grittier, harder-edged rock, and marked the debut of Steve Perry's iconic vocals, even though the track was originally written with Robert Fleischman. The song began as a poem titled "Wheels in My Mind," penned by Diane Valerie, wife of bassist Ross Valerie. Transformed by Neil Schon and Fleischman, it became a road-weary anthem filled with raw emotion. Lyrically, it's a cry from the heart of a restless traveler, someone worn down by time, distance, and a longing to return home. Lines like, "I can't take this very much longer, and I don't know where I'll be tomorrow," echo the fatigue and uncertainty of life on tour. The wheel in the sky becomes a powerful metaphor, representing both the sun's passage and life's constant motion. Though it only reached number 57 on the Billboard Hot 100, this was the first Journey track to break onto the chart, and it paved the way for the arena-size hits that would soon follow. Before it was an anthem, it was a challenge. Kiss needed a song that would ignite the crowd and define their identity. The result? Rock and Roll All Night. Released in 1975 on the Dress to Kill album, the studio version only reached number 68 on the Billboard charts. But the live version released later that year lit the fuse, blasting to number 12 and becoming Kiss's breakthrough hit. Written by Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons during the Hotter Than Hell tour, the track drew inspiration from Slade's "Mama We're All Crazy Now." Simmons repurposed parts of an older song, "Drive Me Wild," while Stanley delivered the now iconic chorus. Backed by Kiss's road crew, studio friends, and Peter Criss's wife, the song became a party anthem built by many voices, literally. Though it wasn't immediately a set-list staple, it grew into Kiss's ultimate closer. Featured at the 2002 Winter Olympics, Ace Frehley's last show. And performed with Adam Lambert on American Idol in 2009. Glam rockers Poison gave it new life in 1987 with their cover for the Less Than Zero soundtrack. This is Kiss at full volume, and it never fades. Few songs in rock history soar quite like Freebird. Released by Lynyrd Skynyrd on their 1973 debut album, the track begins as a heartfelt southern rock ballad before exploding into one of the most iconic extended guitar solos of all time. Written by guitarist Alan Collins and lead vocalist Ronnie Van Zant, the song captures the spirit of personal freedom. expressed through the now legendary opening line, "If I leave here tomorrow, would you still remember me?"
If I leave here tomorrow.
Inspired by a question Colin's girlfriend asked him, the lyrics set the tone for a song that would become the band's anthem. Though record executives initially pushed for a shorter version, the band refused to compromise. The result was a 9-minute masterpiece that became their signature song, peaking at number 19 on the Billboard Hot 100, and later reaching cult status through electrifying live performances, often stretching past 14 minutes. A live version recharted in 1977, and the song's legacy only grew. From its use in Forrest Gump to being ranked among Guitar World's top solos of all time. Whether heard as a tribute, a farewell, or a cry for liberation, Freebird remains one of rock's most powerful and timeless statements. As the final power chord fades, one thing's clear. Arena rock in the 70s wasn't just music, it was a movement, a sound that echoed across stadiums and through the hearts of a generation. These weren't just songs, they were rituals, performed under lights, smoke, and the roar of thousands. Decades may have passed, but those anthems still live on, timeless, thunderous, and waiting to be played loud. This is 33 and Timeless, where vinyl speaks and legends echo. Now tell us, what's your ultimate arena rock anthem from the 70s?